And how we're going to start things off today is just quickly we're going to talk to Shane about Werewolf by Night since he hasn't got a chance to give us his thoughts on it. But over the weekend, I'll quickly give you my thoughts on it. We seen it on Thursday night, and we did talk about it on the show on Friday if you want to go check that out. But again, quickly, my thoughts on it were I loved it. It was really nice to get something good from the MCU. And I said that it was the best thing MCU that we've gotten all year. Agree that isn't saying much because we haven't got a lot of good things from the MCU this year. But that being said, I'm glad we got what we got. I love the black and white. I love the goriness of it. I love the feel of the old school horror. I really enjoyed just the newness of it, that we hadn't had anything that kind of felt this way. And I really enjoyed that. And again, when it was a nice reminder that when the MCU is working well, it's great. It's good for the fans. It's good for us. And that's why as fans and pundits, we want to sit around and talk about these things because when they're good, guys. And to me, in my opinion, this is a good example of it. So now I'm going to kick it over to Shane. Shane, you had a chance. We haven't seen you in here since, Wednesday last week. So you had a chance to see Werewolf by Night. What are your thoughts?
I did. And you said it's the best thing you've seen out of Marvel all year. And I'm having to think, have I seen anything from Marvel all year? I think this is really the first thing that I've watched, and it was fun. I put it on. It was okay. I'm not as hyped on it. I mean, it did look great. I did really appreciate the black and white. Some of the stuff they did with the black and white too was very reminiscent to old Universal. So that was nice. Some of the cookies cutouts for the lighting, so that way you get all these great shapes of shadow on the floor and against the wall, all very creative, very nicely done. But at the end of the day, it felt just, standard Marvel, to be quite honest. It was okay. Let's just say that. I had my problems with it, but I don't regret watching it.
So I mean, what was your favorite thing about it? How about that?
Definitely the black and white. I thought that looked great. I wish they would have done more. I think, again, expectations get in the way a little bit, right? I was expecting this very, cool nod to old film, and it was a little bit, but, some of the stuff I missed out, like, a lot of the backgrounds were just gray walls, and, a lot of times when you talk about, old Hollywood films or old Universal, like the Universal horror films, there was a lot of matte paintings, where you'd see, the castle on the hill or, and there was none of that, In fact, there's a part where Werewolf by Night talks about how, hey, you don't have to worry, there's no full moon. And I had that thought. I was like, well, I haven't even seen the moon all movie. Maybe that's something that they should have incorporated in for a werewolf movie is see a shot of it. And, something else werewolf movies are very known for, starting with the Lon Chaney original Universal werewolf movie, was the transformation, right? And seeing it in real time and seeing like the hands and the claws grow. Yeah. And then we even get that, in American Werewolf in London. And then, even in movies like Teen Wolf, there's always some sort of werewolf transformation. This werewolf transformation was hidden with fog and lights, and again, it was an opportunity that I thought that was set up perfectly. It's like, oh, here comes the transformation, and it was done in a way that was hidden. And again, it's a choice, and that's a very popular horror choice. But within terms of werewolf movies, it's a trope to see the werewolf change, and so I felt like we missed out on that. I also, felt like the stakes at the end were completely dashed when Man-Thing busts back in for that nice comedic element.
Oh, yeah.
And it made me think, well, why did Werewolf by Night even need to be here? He just made things work. He could have just busted out of the wall himself.
Right.
What's keeping Man-Thing even around?
Good point. Good point.
Whatever. It was fun. It looked great, and again, it was enjoyable. I'm glad it was as short as it was. I don't think I would have wanted to sit through 90 more minutes.
Yeah. So this is one of those examples where it would have been a terrible feature film or a terrible series. Mm-hmm. Like, you wouldn't want either one of those. I mean, they really did know what they were going for, though. I'll give them that. That they hit that sweet spot. I mean, it was just long enough for me to enjoy it. any more, any less, and I wouldn't have enjoyed it as much as I did probably. But I did love the Man Thing stuff. You know, I love the design of him. I know of course it's all CG, but it's 2022, so I can sit back and enjoy the way that some of these things look nowadays. I talk often about the 2004 Man Thing movie and how much I love it, and it's all more practical, and it looks great and is awesome too. But it's so cool to have this like actual big CG crazy looking version of Man Thing, I think so. But yeah, so what do you guys think? I haven't heard too many things from you guys. Let us know down in the comments. Have you guys had a chance to see Werewolf by Night yet? Are you guys feeling like Shane, or are you guys feeling more like me? Let us know down in the comment section below what you guys are think.